Hey, we're the Due Diligence Partners. We're about to tell you everything you need to know before you buy a mobile home park.
Let's talk about droning. To drone or not to drone? That is the question. The short answer is yes. It has become critical for on site due diligence, what we also refer to as recon. This is a really common question because the average person, when you say let's drone a property, they think of a manual flyover video like the one we're watching here, or some kind of just cute, short marketing video. But when it comes to droning for due diligence, droning adds many layers of auditing dozens of items, such as inventory, infrastructure, and just overall conditions. And you, as an investor, can have an exact snapshot of the property at purchase. Before we look at the details, let's talk about what the drone package includes. We have a 2D and 3D interactive map we share with you using our commercial software. It allows us and you to audit many different things. An interactive topography map allows us to pinpoint drainage and flooding problems regardless of whether or not the property is in a flood zone. High resolution pictures of rooftops for structures the park owns. Still pictures, these are pictures taken of the property from many different angles. A manual flyover, and then a 30-second marketing video. And then you get to put all these items together. The off-site due diligence includes SEO, search engine optimization, where we identify the weaknesses and what's missing. The first and second item are the 2D and the 3D map. Now for the science of droning. We create a flight plan before even visiting the property. Then, depending on the size of the property, we take hundreds to even over 1,000 pictures. Those get stitched together and create a map like the example we see here for this 500 lot property. Now this 2D map gives us the ability to audit exact counts for inventory and infrastructure items. To keep this video short, I'll just show you a few of those. We'll zoom in here, and we have taken exact counts of potholes, tenant-owned homes, park-owned homes, other structures. This gives us that extra auditing layer to double-check that all of our counts are not off by even one. We can also measure items and look at the conditions for many different items, such as this property happened to have a lot of road issues. So instead of saying something that could be subjective to say something like the roads are not in very good condition, we can use this and quantify many different things, such as there were 167 potholes to be exact, or for vendor quotes and even using it as an adjustment item for the seller, we could do square footage, and we could draw the exact amount of square footage of road that needs to be replaced, because there's a big difference between just a pothole that can be filled and areas of bad road that need to be replaced. Here we see an example of the length of this home. Here we see an example of the square footage of this home. But where we also use this a lot is for size of lots. We run into a lot of situations where even if it looks uniform, different areas of the park have different lot sizes. Now we switch over to the 3D map. The 3D map helps us with overall perspective. We can look at things from above, underneath, from the side. This can be helpful if there are plans to change things or maybe move things around, change some lots. Next, we create an interactive topography map that is accurate to the inch, and it allows us to pinpoint drainage problems and flooding areas. The way we're able to do that is by focusing on different elevation points. We're able to zoom in, zoom out, and change the elevation focus. On this particular property, as an example, it had a history of flooding. So by using our software and creating this map, we were not only able to pinpoint the exact 4 areas where the water was not draining, but also recommend specific solutions and what to fix as far as the areas that need to be trenched, where the lines need to be fixed, and so forth. By doing so and fixing those problem areas identified, this property should never have a flooding problem again. The fourth item is high-resolution still pictures of rooftops for structures that the park owns. This could be houses or even apartment buildings. And in this example here, this roof, of course, is in good condition, but we find a lot of big problems that cannot be seen from the ground level. So for example, if you're driving around in a car and you're taking a video of everything, there are a lot of roof problems we find that cannot be seen from the ground level. In this example, we're able to zoom in on a tile level to where we can see individual tiles. So if there's any problems, missing tiles, deterioration, we can easily pinpoint it. In this example, we have a roof that had flood problems. We were able to identify where those problems were and mark them. So in this example, we were able to add notes of all the problem areas, and those were also matching up with issues we noticed on the ceiling for historical leaks in the building. The fifth item is still pictures. These are high-resolution pictures taken from different angles of the property. So depending on the size of the property, we may take 12 to 24 pictures. And the pictures can be used for many different reasons, including marketing. They can be shared with the bank or even used to impress the investors. It's handing over the source video for the manual flyover. That's what we use to create the marketing video, but we also hand it over because sometimes the investor wants to take that source file and edit it and create different videos for different reasons. Next is a 30-second marketing video we create with an audio track, and we provide the source file for that as well as uploading it to YouTube. Putting it all together. Now that you have the drone package, you also have the marketing audit from the off-site diligence. From that off-site diligence, you have an attack plan, and you know where the holes are and what listings and what to fix to be able to use these pictures and videos taken. Please don't hesitate to call us or email us and ask us any questions you might have about droning. Visit our website for more drone information and other videos.